Hi, and welcome to the Falconcast. We're broadcasting from snowy Copenhagen. My name is Joe. I'm a copywriter at Falcon Social. In today's episode, we'll be speaking with Benjamin and Lasse from Callme and learning about how they came across the Falcon platform and what they're doing now to engage their customers online. We can jump right into talking about social metrics. And
Sure.
First question is kind of how do you determine the engagement or the metrics that help influence or develop your sales cycle? I mean, how do you get users from one place, point A to point B?
Yeah, sure. Great question. Well, it's quite obvious actually. We measure everything in Google Analytics, and I have various dashboards set up to measure that effect specifically. And we can see on the sales that people who are socially engaged convert better than people who are not socially engaged, and hence the raison d'être for social.
You're gonna have to translate that for me.
In Europe, man. Everybody gets that.
Okay, so that you've established that a customer is in some stage through analytics. How do you kind of nurture that relationship to make sure that they end up a paying customer? Is there a specific approach?
No.
Okay.
And I think that's the whole point. You need to keep it separate. I have my shop at Callme DK, and I have my clubhouse where we can talk about something completely different. And people have their hands down, and we're communicating. We're building a relationship. We're showing true feelings, and we have to develop that gut feeling. Basically, we have to get them to like us.
Great.
And in that process, we get them hooked, and they develop a preference for buying something with us. And when they eventually enter the buying process or their need for a new cell phone or a mobile phone company arises, we're there.
Right. And they've already created this kind of persona in their head or through your kind of external communication.
Exactly.
So you must have different metrics for these different phases, maybe something that's a little bit more of a short-term indicator and maybe something that's more of a long-term kind of projection. Can you offer some examples there?
Yeah, absolutely. Short term is Google Analytics as well. We can see the referral traffic into Google Analytics. We can see the conversion rate, normally a little lower than 1, but still quite high. The volume of that traffic is not extravagant, but again, we're not using it as a sales platform. We're using it as a relationship building tool. So whatever comes in, it also have a bigger average basket size than the normal customer, about 1/3 larger than that. So social content has an effect on the purchasing decision. But still, most of the fans that follow us on Facebook are already customers. So it's a post-sale instrument, like a churn prevention.
It's pretty important just having a finger on the pulse every day, talking to each other, talking to customer service, the device manager and the product manager, and every day you just have to embrace information and take it to you and make some content or thinking forward. Could this be any results in the customer service? Do the customers go into our wall and write some things there? Or what do they do if we do this on the back line?
Oh, that's great.
So absolutely. So the best thing and the best thing I've learned is always to have a finger on the pulse.
So that's it for another episode of the Falconcast. A huge thank you to Benjamin and Lasse from Callme. See you next time.